A heartwarming tale of two little wings. Once upon a time, there was a small caterpillar named Charlie. Charlie lived in a beautiful forest filled with tall trees, bright flowers, and chirping birds. Despite all the beauty around him, Charlie was not content. He always wondered what life was like outside of the forest and longed to see the world beyond. One day, Charlie decided to set out on an adventure. He crawled out of the forest and onto a nearby road, where he met a wise old butterfly named Bella. Bella had traveled far and wide and seen many wonders, and Charlie was eager to hear about her adventures. Bella told Charlie that life was full of ups and downs, but the most important thing was to never give up. She said that she had struggled many times during her journey but had always persevered, and that was what had made her the beautiful butterfly she was today. Charlie was inspired by Bella's words and decided to keep crawling, despite the challenges he faced. He encountered many obstacles along the way, from harsh weather to predators, but he kept moving forward. Finally, after many long days of crawling, Charlie reached the end of the road and found himself in a lush meadow filled with colorful flowers. It was there that Charlie met another caterpillar named Daisy. Daisy was content to stay in the meadow, nibbling on leaves and basking in the sun. But Charlie wanted more. He wanted to see what lay beyond the meadow, and he urged Daisy to come with him. At first, Daisy was reluctant. She was comfortable in the meadow and didn't want to leave. But Charlie convinced her to come along, and the two of them set out on another journey. This time, they encountered even more challenges, but they persevered, sticking together and supporting each other through the tough times. Finally, after many more days of crawling, Charlie and Daisy reached the top of a tall mountain. They looked out over the landscape and saw a breathtaking view of the world beyond. They saw rolling hills, sprawling deserts, and glittering oceans, and they were filled with a sense of wonder and awe. And it was then, as they stood on top of that mountain, that Charlie and Daisy realized what they had learned on their journey. They learned that life was full of challenges, but that by persevering and never giving up, they could accomplish anything they set their minds to. They learned that friendship and support were the keys to happiness, and that they could achieve great things by working together. And so, Charlie and Daisy returned to the meadow, transformed and wiser, ready to continue their journey through life, always guided by the lessons they had learned on their adventure. And that, my dear children, is the story of Charlie and Daisy, two small caterpillars who learned about the power of perseverance, friendship, and the beauty of the world beyond. Some time passed and Charlie and Daisy's lives changed once again. As they nibbled on leaves and basked in the sun, they both felt a strange feeling inside them. It was a feeling they had never felt before. They didn't understand it, but they knew it was important. One day, Charlie and Daisy discovered that they had both undergone a transformation. They had both become beautiful butterflies, just like Bella. They spread their wings and flew into the sky, soaring above the meadow and the forest, taking in all the sights and sounds of the world around them. As they flew, they noticed a special bond between them. They were drawn to each other, and as they danced in the sky, they fell in love. They were two different creatures, but they had gone on a journey together and learned the lessons of life together. They were meant to be together. And so, Charlie and Daisy lived happily ever after, flying side by side and spreading love and joy wherever they went. They were a reminder that love knows no boundaries, and that two creatures from very different worlds can find happiness together. And that, my dear friends, is the story of Charlie and Daisy, two small caterpillars who went on a journey of self-discovery, learned the lessons of life, and found love in the most unexpected place. May their story inspire you to follow your dreams, never give up, and always believe in love.